Hello, everyone. This is the Spiritual Lady. Today, I'll be talking about my true, dark, and creepy experiences in my past where men have read my mind. Was someone watching me? Yes, and it was basically my fault. Reading a person's mind is the ability to invade their most private thoughts anytime. Telepathy is sending and receiving thoughts, preferably by mutual consent. Remote viewing is snooping on a person with or without their consent. When you do any of these three things, you are invading a person's privacy. The first experience I ever had was with mind reading. I was a young Christian and I was working in what at that time was called a coffee house. I heard there was a Satanist coffee house right across the street. So, being the brave new Christian I was, I went into the coffee house. And at that point, I met John, who was a Satanist. He never pretended to be anything else. So I actually went out with him and I found out that he could read my mind because everything I was thinking he repeated. Now I heard about the satanic house. It was called the Process House, where they gave lessons on how to read minds. They drank blood, they drank urine. So that was the end of my relationship with John. I never really even talked to him again. The next person was Don, who was an upstanding Christian deliverance minister. Everyone liked him, he had great respect, but he did have a dark side. One time he mentioned to me that the military taught him how to read minds, and after that he taught other people in the military how to read minds. I questioned him on it, but he never talked about it again. We developed an emotional connection, and he was really just a friend, although at one time I had a feeling he must have been quite a ladies' man. I had strange thinking coming into my mind. I would not be thinking about Don, but I did have thoughts of him crossing my mind. I didn't understand why. Once I took a photo of him where there was a small ball of light above him, just joking at that the light was an angel. One day, after taking a shower, I had this thought to take off the towel and look into the mirror. So I did it, but I had the feeling that someone was watching me. I figured out that that ball of light was not an angel, but probably a demon. I stopped contact with him, but sometimes I still feel like he's watching me, and sometimes I still dream about him. Did the military teach him to mind read, send and receive thoughts in remote view? Or did he have a demon helping him? I don't know for sure, but it was a dark and creepy experience. Now, I'm really embarrassed I had these experiences. The first one was that I was a young Christian, and young, brave Christians sometimes make fairly large mistakes. My experience with Don was embarrassing. I should have sensed what he was doing long before I did sense it. I was a mature Christian, but he fooled many people beside me. Watch out for wolves in sheep's clothing in the Christian world. The wolves can be very persuasive. So don't lose your privacy. So this ends my creepy, true, dark mind reading stories. I upload every week, so come on back and please subscribe. Most important, stay spiritually safe.